Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of the Ottawa Senators Franchise Mode here in the 2023 offseason. In the last one, we came off of a rough first-round exit to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they were just a better team. Yeah, that's what happened. They played well. They deserved it. We played okay, but they played a lot better, and that's what happens, unfortunately, when you don't play as hard as you're able to after a 55-win season. We lost in 6, and then the Lightning went on to lose in 7 to the eventual Stanley Cup champion Toronto Maple Leafs. So hey, at least Stanley Cup stayed in Canada and even in Ontario, but we just were not getting efforts from the players we needed to. Thank you for your kind words, Slim. Very thoughtful. Ovi scored 4 goals for us. Tkachuk had 5 points, but down here we were not getting what we needed to from Brandstrom, Stützle, Dougie Hamilton especially, combining for 3 points in 6 games between our 3 of our top scorers, or at least 2 of our top scorers right here. Brandstrom, maybe I understand, but Stützle and Hamilton, they really had to come through for us. So it was an okay offseason. We had such a good season going 55-26-1. We're going to make some moves heading into next season. We want to stay competitive. We want to stay strong, and that starts in the draft. So looking in the comments from the last episode over on YouTube. So obviously thank you to everyone watching here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put these comments up on the screen. Voice a little tough tonight. I've been working full-time every day all week. This week, next week, and the week after. So uploads are going to be a little bit slower over these few weeks. But then after that, we're going to keep going as always. So thank you for your patience and for bearing with me. Jackie left a comment in the last one saying, I would trade your first overall pick and Colin White to go number 4 and pick Bernd Lautner. So we were looking at the draft class heading into this upcoming draft here today, technically, on the 24th or 23rd of June. Bernd Lautner, offensive defenseman, 6'3", medium elite, slated to go at number 5. He's 17 years of age. He's already NHL ready, which means he's probably 77 to 79 overall, something like that. From Mannheim in the Dell, we have 4 Germans in the top 8, which is pretty crazy. The Germans are really working hard over there. And yeah, there's other good options as well in draft class, but it really depends on if teams want to trade their picks. It depends who has the pick exactly. So Colin White, we love Colin White, but he's unfortunately kind of getting relegated to the bottom 6th and 4th line duties as an 85 overall because of the line fit and because of the player types. So if we lose Colin White, it'll hurt our penalty kill, but we could always go out and get someone else who won't be buried on the 3rd or 4th line who could play penalty kill time, and we'll be getting paid less than what Colin White's getting paid right now because we do have some contracts to extend, and freeing up more money would be helpful. All expiring. We have $7 million to deal with Denisenko, Savard, Foligno, Marleau, etc. And Colin White himself is making $4.75 million, which is a bit expensive. Despite him being a good defensive player, it's a bit expensive for 29 points and then 36 last season and 35 the year before. So in the 3 seasons we've played, it's been 100 points exactly in 235 games, -19 due to that -34 in that first season. But anyways, we'll see what we do with Colin White. We'll see who wants him and who's willing to possibly want to trade their pick. That -19 is more, he's plus 14 and plus 1 in the last 2 seasons. So he's not bad defensively. It's just that first season that was rough. Next comment coming from a man who's in the chat right here, just chillin'. Tampa just played better defensively, didn't allow much in the slot by collapsing in the slot, kept Ottawa to the outside, not a lot of high danger chances given up by either team, given up either by Tampa, especially compared to Ottawa. White for Konechny, boom, that's not the craziest idea. We have to see what's happening in the draft. You got to give credit to the Bolts. They clogged up the center of the ice. They had the good guys back as well. Vasilevsky playing like Nabokov and Habibulin combined. Not sure about the offseason plans. Coaching change, not going to happen, I don't think. Great video. Glad to help out. Thank you, Data. Well, thank you, Slim. So that's it for the comments. Not a lot of suggestions. I don't think there's too much to touch upon. So let's head into the draft here and get started without further ado. Do we get... Oh, boy. The Predators want to trade the 3rd overall pick. That's huge. That is huge because trading for a pick that doesn't want to get traded will take a boatload of trade value. Nashville Predators. Let's see what happened here. What would they... Because we have the 25th overall selection. Could it be as simple as trading White and the 25th? Where's White? Oh, Ooh. he dropped a lot in value. He had a good amount of value, but he dropped big time. You know, while we're here though, just to look at what Troy said, what's up with Travis Konechny? Is he on the block? How much value does he have? It's a fair amount. It's a fair bit of value. We don't know enough about him yet either, but you know what? I will scout Travis Konechny just for Troy. Back to Nashville here though. They want Colin White, which is good. They have Dylan Gunter. They don't need another prospect. Yeah, they're a good team. They don't need him. They won the draft lottery. They don't need him. So we have to take back a contract. They do help. Yeah, they want him, which helps. So we have to take back a contract. So we'll just take someone on an expiring deal here with 1 year left and who has no value. Mike McCarron, legend. Even probably might have to take Teddy Bluger as well. Just no. Depends if we trade someone else under contract. Let's look at the rookie skaters on this team. Sorting by trade value. Rookie skaters on the team. We don't have that much in the prospect trade value category. Heponiemi, Stranges, Nielsen. These are all great prospects for us. I could throw in Greg, but it wouldn't really add a lot. And it would just take another roster spot and I have to trade back for someone again. So it doesn't add much. It's something, but it doesn't add much. I'll take back another contract here. Teddy Blue. No, I'll take, actually, what's a really rough one? Take one that costs the most. Good old Mike Riley. Welcome back to Ottawa, Mike Riley. So then we have to trade in, pretty much just got to toss in draft picks. So we don't have really anything else of value to the Predators. So draft picks here. Goalies. Oh, yeah, let me check the goalies here. We do have a a high starter, but still not a lot of value. So that wouldn't help there. Straight up, first and a 7th for a first? No, that wouldn't work. A 25th overall pick and a 7th for a 3rd overall pick? No, that would not work. So we do have 2 seconds, though. So let's see. 25, 56, Colin White, and Ridley, is that his name? Ridley Gregg, who's a 69 overall at the age of 20. He's a grinder, high top 9 potential. Not going to really go anywhere, I don't think. No, absolutely will not work, Slim. I can tell you right now, I guarantee it. Don't worry. Oh, you mean balance it out? Well, I'm going to try this. This is what I want to try. I think this is a fair deal. I'm not trying to scam the system. I think this is a fair deal right here. 25 and 56 with White and Gregg for 3rd and 2 contracts. Nashville, what do you say? All that well and value isn't there whatsoever. So Boston's about to take their pick, so we'll have to keep working on this. If I throw in a 4th, how close do we get here? Value isn't, nor are we particularly interested. Okay, we'll keep working on it. But Boston, here you go. Make your selection, Boston, and you take a high elite sniper, 81 overall, Fred Lankow, 90s and 91s in the shooting categories. Sheesh. My goodness. Back to Nashville, though. We could even toss in Josh Norris, actually. Honestly, we could throw in Josh Norris because we know that he's been buried in the minors. We love him on this team. Same with Drake Batherson. It's tough with Batherson as well. Maybe Batherson's who we throw in. Because he just has no room on this team. He's not going to make the second line as a two-way forward. We're never going to put him there. What did he do the last couple seasons? 23 points, 20 points, 22 points. He's always consistently getting 10 goals, 20 points. But Drake Batherson, it might be better to trade him with his value right now. With White, 2 seconds, and the 1st. It's quite the price tag. He's not... Batherson is not what he is in real life, in-game. So that's the issue. Okay, I'll take Zibanejad then. That's an expensive contract you probably want to shed. What do you say to this, Nashville? I could probably maybe even take back a pick. Who knows? Laurier's there. See if we can take a 4th. No, not interested. Okay, just straight up. Still not particularly interested. Ooh, boy, that's tough. If they're not even interested by this, then that's not easy then. This might not be able to happen. Okay, whatever. Take Teddy Bluger instead. What do they say to this? Still not particularly interested. I could retain on Batherson, but that won't do anything. Because Gregg's not going to help. Josh Norris probably won't help. I could try Josh Norris, but it probably won't do anything. Could try tossing in Heponiemi, but I want to use Heponiemi. Still does not meet the block particularly well. I might have to use picks next season. Yeah, sorry, like a 3rd again next season, but that's not more value than Batherson. We have to give another 2nd round pick, a 1st and 3 seconds with Colin White just to move up to the 3rd overall. Because if we just do even like straight up here, a 1st and 2 seconds for this pick, yeah, you're saying do this? No, that won't go through. That doesn't go through. We're gonna run out of time here. That's why I like NHL 20. You can change your play. Yeah, exactly. So we'd be paying a lot here. We're paying a lot for that pick. Devils, who do they take? They take Jenks, medium elite power forward, 78 overall. So final couple minutes to get this done here. This is not going to be easy. We're thinking first I could give them 46 instead to boost the value a little bit. And then the second in 2024. That's probably the max with White and Batherson. I think that's the max I'd want to offer. It's going to hurt not to get Bernd Lautner. Oh, man. I don't know. And Colin White. Maybe we put Batherson and Norris, but let's try this first. All right, what do you say here, Nashville? Still doesn't believe... You're quite far off in value. No, I totally disagree with that. That's broken. That is broken. I totally disagree with that. I'll try it with Josh Norris, but that's probably the final offer here. Still, there we go. Okay, now we're a bit off in value. We're a bit off in value, which means that we could probably get it through with a bit more, but we're already pretty maxed out here. I can retain 50% on Batherson. That's probably it. Trade accepted. Thank you very much. It took a lot to get it done. Our 25th overall selection. Hold on, take a timeout here. Let's go. Call the timeout. It took the 25th overall selection, the 40 whatever overall selection, a second next season, and then we lose Drake Batherson and Josh Norris. Two guys who are good prospects, especially in real life, but just not very good or usable as two-way forwards even in NHL 21. So if I just wanted to trade Colin White straight up, maybe we could keep Colin White now that we traded Norris and Batherson. White straight up probably wouldn't get much. A fourth and a random, yeah, a fourth and a sixth, a third and a sixth. Yeah, a third and a sixth. We get Galchenyuk on a bad contract. Yeah, we can get a third and a sixth for Colin White. So maybe it's better not to trade him and just let his value go back up and think about trading him in the future. Possibly, that's possibly the better idea. But hey, we paid a ton of value for this pick. Let's go ahead and take it. It's definitely a German here for sure. So Marco Jahr, he's a two-way forward, not really down with that. Joe Thornton, comparable. Stefan Kolzig, son of Olaf Kolzig, 3 years away, not down. Bernd Lautner, like we said, the great thing about Lautner is that he is cycle and pinch, which is exactly what our coach wants on the first pair defense. So that's what makes him even that much more tempting. Colin McCormick, he is 1 year away, medium elite. And then, of course, there's Connor Bedard. Of course, no-brainer in the real world at number 3. But here, he's just medium elite. I don't really know how well he simulates, to be honest. And it'll be cool to take Bedard, but I think Lautner has to be the pick here. It has to be him, despite the crazy numbers from Bedard here. 101 points in 69 games with Regina. Really good. Nicholas Backstrom comparable. So anyways, as tempting as Connor Bedard is, the answer has to be Bernd Lautner. So let's go up to the stand here. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the Toronto Maple Leafs on winning the Stanley Cup and keeping it north of the border. Yeah. With the third overall selection, the Ottawa Senators are proud to select from Adler Mannheim, Bernd Lautner. Please be worth it. Let's go 77 overall. All right, sometimes NHL ready is like 74, but 77 overall as a 17-year-old player, very nice. Let's see these stats right here. 84 offensive awareness, 3-star puck skills, 3.5 skating, 3-star defense. Very well-rounded defenseman. I like this. I like this. I like this. 77 overall medium elite. Is he the best player? Was he the best player available? Maybe not right now, but I think he'll be the best player long term. That will definitely work at 17 years of age. So the Blue Jackets take the other German here, Jahr, however you want to say that. Also 77 overall. Kolzig 65 overall. Goes to the Capitals though, funnily enough. Olaf Kolzig's team. And the Penguins take McCormick, medium elite, 75 overall. Now Connor Bedard will likely go to the LA Kings here, so that's a great steal for the Kings at 7. And there he is, 77 overall, medium elite sniper. Definitely should have gone at 4 or 5, but he drops all the way to 7. We could move Dougie Hamilton soon, like in a few seasons soon, but he's been Norris caliber ever since we got him, so no need to yet. Connor Bedard, 91 offensive awareness, 3.5-star shooting, only 1-star physical, but makes up for it in a lot of other places. So our next selection is not until pick number 56. We're going to sim to the next round, and we'll see if there's anything going on. But I don't want to jump all the way to 56 just yet. 64, 73, medium top 6. Interesting. Looking at overalls and potentials here. A lot of 60s. Here's a medium elite there. Lots of 60 overalls and medium top 6 forwards, medium top 4 Ds. Nothing crazy, honestly, in this first round. So with the 25th overall pick, Nashville took a medium top 4 D. Kari Pillman, 64 overall, defensive defenseman. That's cool. Okay, so now we check back the draft class. Anyone we want to move up for in the second round. We don't have a ton uncovered with these guys. Let's see, low elite guaranteed for Oleg Yaskin, but similar to Marcus Naslund, funny. But there's other low elites that we can get cheaper. 2 bars medium elite, guaranteed low top 6. Who else do we got? Medium elite, low top 4D. I think we can go ahead and go to our selection at this point. Let's go to pick number 56 here. Some low top 4Ds, medium top, yeah, not a super strong draft class. Okay, there's some guys in here, medium top 4D. Medium top 4, yes, okay, solid, much better here. Low elite, yeah. So the early second round was pretty solid right there. Pretty solid. Going to pick 56 now. Second round, pick number 25 of the second round. So it's a guaranteed low top 4D here. Thank you, Slim, I'm glad you are. Larry Murphy, 3 years away comparable. He is 17 years old, so 3 years away is not an issue. Malmi Vara, no, I'm not going to go for that. There's a low top 6 sniper here, though. So that's very tempting. 3 years away, must bulk up, they say, but he has A- shooting already. Goal and an assist in an A+ competition. I think the low top 6 sniper has to be the guy. Another German. He's playing in the Dell. Sorry, not in the Dell. He's not playing in the Dell. He's playing in Sweden, which with Huve Siete Ott, I believe. That's how you say HV71. Huve Siete Ott. Please correct me if anybody knows down in the comments or whatever. And yeah, I think it has to be him. Roy Zeeler is a pretty solid prospect, but a two-way D, I'd rather get a forward. We don't have many wingers in our system, I don't think. So low top 6, get him off the team. Germans are our future here. So keeping with the German theme, Michael Fikal, he is 63 overall, low top 6 sniper. 2.5-star shooting, nothing special, but like we didn't expect him to be anything crazy. Hopefully he grows all right and we get him going down in the AHL. There you go, Slim. Next pick is at 118, pretty far away. So is there anyone we really, really want? German, yeah, why not? You can qualify, Slim. Is there anyone we really, really want before then? Low top 6 two-way. Yeah, 17-year-old can grow, no problem. High starter, Brady Mendoza. High starter. We have goalies, we already have a high starter in the system. 3 bars medium elite, Wilson Burgundy. Ron Burgundy's. Oh, here we go. A brother there. Dorian Barrett, medium elite offensive defenseman. Oh, baby. 4 years away and 19 years of age. So I doubt he ever makes the NHL. But that's guaranteed medium elite potential. That's where the scouts help us out. Yeah, we definitely got to go draft him. So we'll try to trade for pick number 88, we'll say. Pick number 88, Vegas wants to trade it. It's Edmonton's selection. So I'll go ahead and give you picks number 118 and 180. How about that? 118 and 180. Probably not going to go through. But 118 and 180 for 88. Trade accepted. Hey, thank you, Vegas. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Very, very kind. Pick number 88. We're going to go get him there. Some low top. Yeah, Burgundy was medium elite, but 50 overall two-way forward. Yeah, love Mark Straight. So Dorian Barrett, 20 points in 64 games, deep competition. So his overall is going to be low, but his trade value will be high. We on Twitch was yeah, for real, Jay Birdie, absolutely. Good old days. From the USA Central, we'll go ahead and get him. The goalie's tempting at high starter, but we just drafted a high starter goalie last draft, so I don't want to get another one. The system's pretty full of goalies. We have a lot of goalies in the system. So Barrett is 58 overall. There we go. Great value pick. Gets a nice trade value. You know, we don't ever draft with the intention of trading right away, but it is understandable that he may not develop and we'll want to trade him and use him as value for sure. So let's go ahead and dress him up to pick 136 now. Let's see who has at 136. Probably should have checked if there were anyone else we really wanted in between, but we're getting low on picks to move around. So here we go, low elite right there, or 3 bars low elite or guaranteed low elite? Probably go for the guaranteed. Ken Bannister, two-way forward, 5 years away. Just another trade value guy for us. Ken Bannister, low elite. He is 53 overall. Lovely. If there's, yeah, for sure. If there's a goalie in the 7th round, you can go ahead and do that. But I didn't want to use that pick right there. Low elite again, still here. Suhonen. A lot of 2-bar low elite guys. Hard to tell. High backup. Grebeshkov. Yeah, no one really tempting me. So, yeah, for like a lot of these guys won't make the team, but we're drafting a lot of offensive defensemen. So Thomas Suhonen from the Lakers, Vaxio Lakers in the SHL. He is 53 overall, low elite. We're hitting here. We are hitting on these players. Round 6, pick number 21. Let's sort by potential. There's a 3-bar medium starter. We got 2 bars medium elite. 2-bar medium elites. Any more 3-bar? No, 3 bars. No more 3 bars here. We got a 3-bar starter. Jalen Tyrell. A- competition. Doing well. 5 years away. You know what? At this point, now is a good time to take a goalie. Jalen Tyrell. He is 47 overall fringe starter. Yikes. Okay, let's see with our last selection. I think we might have one more, but I'm going to trade it. So with our last selection, let's take one of those 2-bar medium eliters here. Vesa Tuco. Possibly a defensive defenseman or Guillermo Irving. Ooh, power forward. Oh, I like that. Let's go. Let's take Guillermo Irving. Medium bottom 6 grinder. Hey, look. Oh, actually, we have no more picks. Great. Guillermo, welcome to the team. Sim the draft, and there we go. So it costs a lot, but we got Bernd Lautner on the team. We got a couple Germans with our first 2 picks, then a couple Americans right after that. We will take that, no problem at all. So, sim to the re-sign phase now. We did clear up some money with Batherson and Norris, but we did end up keeping, excuse me, Colin White. So that means that our cap situation is okay, 7.157 million. All expiring. Denisenko. Let me break out the calculator. So Denisenko wants 2 years to stay as an RFA. We could give him up to 4 years to keep him as an RFA. We could get him for 2 years, 2.575. So 2 years at 2.2 basically. 2 years at 2.2. Or we can keep him as an RFA, push him for 4 seasons, and get him for 4 years at 3.25. So 2 extra years, it costs an extra $1 million per season, but we get 2 extra seasons out of it. I think that's worth it, to be honest. So 4 years at 3.250. 3.250. I think this is a solid deal here. 4 years for Denisenko, who's hopefully going to keep growing from the 83 that he is at now. I'm going to offer him that, see what he thinks. David Savard, he wants to resign. He's up to an 82 overall out of nowhere, but he wants way too much money. I can't sign him for $4.4 million. I'm going to probably have to let him walk. Nick Foligno, the Game 7 hero, we want to give him contracts until he retires. So if he wants 1 year at, well, we could give him 2 years. Now let's give him one. Let's be reasonable about this. 85% of that is 1.3. So 1 year, 1.3 for Nick Foligno right there. There we go. Teddy Bluger, we just got his contract from the Predators. We don't need him. Yeah, we don't need that. Release. Patrick Marleau, the captain, kind of captain, like captain in the press box, but Obi's the captain on the ice. He wants 1.4 million, which is kind of expensive, to be honest. But you know what? You got to pay the man, and that would cost 1.2. 1 year, 1.2 for Marleau. Keep him coming. Just get him paid. Wow, we're going to go ahead and qualify him. Rhett Gardner does not want to re-sign, but I like him. Ooh, 1.15. He's been good. He's a power forward. Yeah, he's been good he's been okay now. We'll release him. Goodbye, Rhett. Taro Hiroshi, good potential. Good player down in the AHL. I'm happy to give him 2 years, max 2-way deal. Even 3 years. Why not? Let's give it to him. Let's go. Jay Brown, so Josh Brown, good defensive defenseman who fits the defense correctly in both the NHL and the AHL, so I'm happy to give him a 2-year contract. Rourke Chartier, another good player who fits our chemistry well in Belleville, so let's just keep getting these guys signed. Maxime Lajoie, I'm not sure. Derek Pouliot, I'm not sure. Let's go to the bottom here. Let me think here. Medium 7th D, we're going to release you. Low top 9, Simon Robertson. Drafted him in the 4th round, 2021. Not sure. Nico Coco. I remember drafting this guy in the 3rd round. Only medium top 9. But you know what? He wants a lot of money. No chance. There you go. Nico Coco. Francisco Grabowski. 3rd round pick. He's a sniper. Put up great numbers in the U.S. 100 points in 67 games. So Francisco, you're going to get your rookie contract right there. He wants a lot of money too. 70 overall. Mike McCarron, we're going to let him go, unfortunately. Don't want to sign him. Sokolov, sign him up. Good players for Belleville. Give him 3 years. I'll give him 3 years. Sokolov's been good down there. Kastelich, medium bottom 6, 5th round pick. Power forward, which is good for chemistry, so I might get him. Pekka's good for chemistry as well. He's a playmaker who fits the lines very nicely. I might just advance a day here to get some names out of the way. And then just looking at goalies. Lankinen, we're going to probably let Lankinen go because he's going to want 1.2 and he doesn't want to re-sign. We'll probably let him go. Fringe starter, Evan Wright, 7th round pick. Yeah, we can let him go. Evan Wright can go to free agency. Oop. Menus here. Release. And finally, undrafted players, unsigned players. Bernd Lautner is going to get a contract right away because he's going to play in the AHL, if not in the NHL. And I think Nicholas Nilsson, we're going to give him a contract. 1st round pick in 2022. I want him playing in the AHL next season, so I'm going to give him a contract as well with his medium top 6 potential. The rest of the players can just sit. Let's advance a day and see what we think here. I feel it may be better without so many players competing for ice time. Yeah, understandable, Nick. Denisenko, easy decision. Who would you want to buy out? Brown, easy decision. Pekka, Nielsen. Marlowe wants to be given a chance to play, but you're 43, Bello. Sokolov, Hiroshi, Chartier, Lautner, Coco, Grabowski. Great. Coco the monkey. Great. Who's left here in the all-expire? We still have 4.7 million. David Savard. We're going to have to let David Savard go, unfortunately. We have no players who are AHL potential, so that's not an issue. Patty Marlowe, come on, Patty. I'm going to pay you well. 1 year, 1.3. Come on back. Come on back. Yeah, that's a very good point, though, Narf. If he's not going to take 1.3, which is already very generous, I'm going to let him go to free agency. I think Pat Marlowe will play next season. I think he will play next season in the NHL. Same for Foligno here. Come on, Nicky. I'm giving you a good deal here. 1 year, 1.4 for Nicky. We have none of those guys, Slim. Lajoie. Do we give Lajoie? What's the defensive core in the AHL going to be like, you know? Maxime Lajoie. He's only 25. Yeah, we could sign him. I'll give him a couple seasons. Why not? He'll be a UFA after that. Derek Pouliot. Is he an offensive defenseman? How did he do last season? Offensive defenseman, 7 goals, 24 assists. Yeah, I could offer him a contract. Some guys ends up that we don't have room for them. We trade them afterwards. It's okay. Now, Jonathan Davidson, 6th round pick from the Blue Jackets. He was in that big deal with in the Duchesne deal or the Dzingel deal, I think. Yeah, Dzingel deal. He was in there. 19 points and 6. Yeah, 3. Yeah, he hasn't been good in Belleville. I'm gonna let him go. I'm sorry, Davidson. I'm gonna let you go. Nikita Nesterov. He's also good for chemistry as an offensive defenseman. He fits that first pair very well. Last season, 9 goals, 35 assists. Man, he's making it tough. I gotta sign him, Nikita. You're giving me no option. You're too good. I have to sign you. But these guys are just for Belleville. We gotta have a team in Belleville. We have to have a team in there. Kastelich, we will sign him. You know what, I'll give you a couple seasons. Let's see if you can grow with that bottom 6 potential. And Robertson, why the heck not? You might not ever do anything, but you have low top 9 potential, which is, you know, okay for a trade. Unsigned. Back to goalies. Goalies. Because next year we still have Reimer as our backup, but Lankinen is tempting. We got him off waivers. There's no reason for us to really go for him, though. If he wants to sign on as a 3rd goalie, I'll do it. I can afford to give 1.350 to a 3rd goalie. But if he's not going to sign that, then I'm not going to worry myself. No, I'm not going to. Why would I release Decord? I need someone to back up Mad Sogard. Mad Sogard's going to start in Belleville, and Decord's going to back him up. No reason to release him. Give him 2 years is fine. There we go. By then, the prospect should be coming up. So let's advance a day again. Nesterov, too many players in my position in your depth chart. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, release Gustafsson makes sense. Lankinen, easy decision. Okay, great. He was a waiver pickup, and now he'll be our third goalie next season. 83 overall for 1.3. I can definitely deal with that. Foligno again, too many players at the position. Decord signs on, and Marleau again, give me a chance to play. Kostelic, Lajoie, Pouliot, Robertson. All right. Man, they really make it tough here. So down to still at 4.57. Oh, there's the glitch. Got to exit and come back in. Go to contracts again. Lovely. All expiring. So Nick Foligno, man. I'm going to let them both walk. Foligno and Marleau can both walk. I'll see you in free agency. And Nesterov, I'll let you walk as well. And Jérémy Roy, do I even offer you a contract? 1 year would keep him as an RFA. So, you know, I will offer him 1 year, 1.2. But if he doesn't want to sign, then he's qualified, so no big deal. And yeah, exactly. He's old, he won't get signed. So we can sim to free agency now without any... Oh yeah, and easy decision. Why do they say no and then they want to resign, and the guys who say yes end up giving me even bigger issues? Ooh, I forgot to renew that scout. That's okay. Sophia Finnerty, July 1st. Let's get Sophia Finnerty. Sophia Finnerty. There we go. But actually, well, there's better ones available now. This was she was my USA East scout probably. So I'll just hire this one as my new USA B-. Great. Daryl Cook. So on July 1st, we always have to go through our scouts and hire new scouts. We always need to hire new scouts because that is the time that they're all available, and after that you missed. So let's look at the scouting class here. It's going to be worth our time. It takes a few minutes, but it's worth our time. Extra Liga, NHL Pacific. Look at this here. QMJHL, we have 2 B- QMJHL scouts. Let's go to QMJHL. There he goes. And anyone better than B-? No, so we don't sign anyone. NHL, anyone? We got A- Ovechkin. There we go. Sergei Ovechkin. A- NHL scout. So we're going to sign him. I'm going to go back into the scouts here. I'm going to fire NHL Pacific, who's B-. Andy Green. Oh, I hope good old boy, good old NHL legend Andy Green. Fire him, unfortunately. Now we have 2 open spots. Next. WHL. A-rated WHL scout. Mitchell Shanahan. Bang. Hire him. WHL. OHL A-. Bang. So that means I have to go back into my scouts and make sure that I fire an OHL and a WHL scout. So we go through it. OHL fired. And back down. Do I even have another WHL scout? Yeah, there we go. Actually, wait, A-? I only had 1 WHL scout, so I need to fire somebody. Oh, because I have too many pro scouts. You know what? Maybe I'll just fire an NHL Metro scout. Yeah, I'll fire one of my pro scouts. That's what I'll do to make room for that extra AHL. Europe, C, Nordic, C, and Russia, B. Are my Russia scouts better than B? I have a B- in Russia. So I'll go ahead and fire my B- Russia scout and go hire the B-rated Russia scout here. Well, then I'm sure he has his millions to go back on. I think he'll be okay. Vanek here. Martina Vanek. Thomas Vanek's mom. Bang. All right. Scouts are taken care of. 5 new scouts in the system. It's worth our time. Now we go to everyone's favorite free agency. Let's see who's available in free agency. Who are the big names in the NHL? Jonathan Huberdeau, Dylan Larkin, Alex Nylander, Evgeny Malkin, JVR, Joe Pavelski, Jordan Staal, Bo Top 50 Horvat. Great class of free agents here. So we only have 4.232 million. So don't need more. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Narf. We needed them more in year number 1. We were doing a lot of scouting. First, let's just sort by potential here. Any surprise here? Marchment, he's 57 overall. Boquist, 24. Any really young guys with potential? 23, low top 6. No one really. I'm not gonna. So no really potential guys to sign this year. Looking in goalies. Shesterkin, Samsonov, Bishop, Blackwood, Van Hill, Kemper. Yeah. Anthony Cirelli could fit the PK. Possible. It's possible. Anthony Cirelli. Where did he go? Is it Banachance there? Timo Meyer, Patrick Hornquist, Anthony Cirelli. Is he an RFA though? Yeah, he's an RFA and he wants $6 million. So as an 84 overall, no chance. Let's sort by UFAs here. So it's super tempting to see a guy like Huberdeau here in free agency, but that's just way too much money. Can't afford that. He doesn't sim as well as he plays in real life either, so that's just not possible. JVR, Jordan Staal has some suitors. Bo top 50. Because it's tough. With Denisenko growing, I don't think we really have the room to sign literally anyone on this team. I think this team is pretty much set. I don't think we have anybody to sign. So I'm going to go see where are these Marlowe and Foligno are going to be down here. Yeah, but where would Jordan Staal play though? That's the question. I didn't pass them yet. There's Nick Foligno. I'll give you 1 year at 1.3. Yeah, but where does he play in the lineup though? Besides penalty kill, where does he play? And then we go for, where is Patrick Marlowe? Here he is. Now he wants 1.5. Yeah, I'll give you 1 year, 1.2. If you don't sign it, I'll come back in a week and then you'll sign it. It's all psychology. So I don't think there's really anything else to do aside from this, my friends. Check the two-way list for any high-value young guys. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Two-way. So what do we got here? Trade for Cirelli, RFA, right? Good idea, Ottawa fan here. But then the issue is that he costs $6 million. But we could trade Colin White. So Ottawa fan 1, 2, 3. I like that idea very much. I do like that idea. Stenlund is here, but not that much else. Strome, Matthew Strome, power forward, maybe. But let's go see Tampa Bay here in the trades. We could try and trade. Depend on the trade value. If it's a lot of trade value, it's impossible. But if it's low because he's an RFA, yeah, he's block, which is nice. But that's a lot of value. That's a lot of value. Look at Bernd Lautner's value as well, by the way. And look at Barrett's value. Oof. So maybe we could use Barrett, but I don't know. We just got him. Forwards. Colin White. Colin White. So I could throw you Colin Cap. Well, they do have Cap, but not enough to sign him, I don't think. This is not enough to get it done, but what do they say? Isn't very interesting, doesn't meet the block, and the value's not there. Okay, noted. Rookie skaters. Anybody else in the rookie skaters? We got Suhonen. We could trade some of them we just drafted, but I feel bad doing that. Suhonen, would that really push it at all? Trade. Hey! Oh my goodness. Suhonen, I'm sorry it didn't work out. We just drafted you as a late pick. You had a little bit of value. Good luck on Tampa Bay, and good luck Colin White on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We just got the rights to Anthony Cirelli. Hopefully a penalty kill king for us. He was on the block, and we saw it, and we took the chance. Thank you, Ottawa fan, for that suggestion. Wow, great call there. Now, could we... what kind of deal could we get him on? Sorry, I'm looking at all expiring. But Anthony Mantha, by the way, what kind of Anthony Mantha right now? Because he could keep growing. 4 years, 6.65. Oh yeah, I might offer. I might just offer an extension to Mantha here. Let's check the calculator. 6.65. 85% is 5.655. Let's see that. So 4 years at 5.675 about. So that wouldn't be a bad deal for 4 seasons. We get him on cheaper than what he's costing us right now. What about 6.850? That would be 5.85. Yeah, 25. No, it would be this. So 5 years at 5.825 for Anthony Mantha. I'm going to go ahead and offer them that. I think that's a solid deal. He's making $6 million right now, so it'd be a little bit of a discount. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Anybody else expiring who we want to get on? No. All right, so Anthony Mantha, let's check him out here. He wants 1 year, $6 million. Not going to happen. If he would be willing to go longer term, like the 3 years, 2 years, 5.7. I'm going to let him sweat it out a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy. I'm going to let him sweat it out a little bit and wait for the demand to come down, but it's not the craziest money that he wants. It's a bit expensive, but it's not crazy expensive. So we'll wait for it to come down a little bit. Let's advance a few days. We got a little extra money in the system. Let's see what Mantha and Marlowe and Foligno say. We traded Colin White, Ridley Gregg, and Suhonen, one of the prospects we just drafted late in the draft last time. Scouts are signing on. We just traded for the rights to Anthony Cirelli. Let's decline. We just so we traded for his rights, JB. All the scouts are signing on. Lovely. Never had any doubt in my mind. Yeah, Slim did mention him, so you got to say that. So Nick Foligno rejects it. No problem. I'll see you later. Same for Marlowe. See you later. Let's keep on simulating. And Anthony Mantha signs on for the extension. That 85% helps us. Woo! The Penguins want to give us Sidney Crosby and Sam Lafferty for Mads Sogard, a second, a third, and a fourth. I don't think we're really going to do this, but that's just interesting enough to make me think about it. He's 35 years old. He's 86 overall. We're not sure where he'd play. It would be costing us $8.7 million for 2 seasons. Not going to happen. But really interesting that they offer us Sidney Crosby right there. Boy. All right, so that is that. Now we can go back to see Foligno and Marlowe again, now that their demands have likely come down. Let's see. And by the way, Cirelli's demands have come down a little bit. We don't want to get offer sheeted, but his demands are coming down a little bit. Oh, nice. He wanted 7 years, like $8 million before. So we could get him 5 years at like 5 point something, but I think it could come down even a little bit more. Let's keep looking here. Let's go back to Nick Foligno. Nicky the nose, here he is. He still wants 1.6, so forget it. I'll keep waiting. And Patrick Marlowe. Where are you? Patrick Marlowe wants 1. It's still too much. Goodbye. I don't know. It wouldn't be the craziest thing from happening because Tampa's in really tough cap situation. So it's not the absolute. It's not. I see this as being somewhat realistic. They get a good two-way forward, and they got a prospect as well for guys whose rights they were trying to trade away on the block. So you know what? I don't think that's the craziest. It's a steal for us, but I think it makes sense for Tampa Bay. Let's go back to free agency now. Anthony Cirelli, how you looking now? 5.225. If we go longer term, 7 years, 6.8 years. Yeah, we could go 8 years. That's true. It's still a bit expensive. So let's say 5 years at... oh, the Crosby trade. Gotcha. Yeah. I see what you mean. So 6.35. 6.35. That would be 5.4 million. 5.4 million for 5 years. It's a bit much for an 84 overall. I'm going to wait it out a bit more. I think we can get him closer to the 5.150 kind of range. So let's simulate up to... We want to be careful that no offer sheets come if his money that he's asking for gets too low. Let's go another week and a half-ish there. And let's see what happens. Interesting offers. Not going to trade Sanford, though. Cirelli. So now he wants 1 year, 4.8. At 5 years, he wants 6.3. So he wanted 6.35 before, and now he wants 6.3, which means instead of 5.4 million, we can get him for 5.355 million. So it's not much. We get him for like 25K less. Still a bit expensive. I think we can still get him down. Let's go back to... Did Nick Foligno get signed? Yeah, so we'll have to look into getting Nick Foligno at the trade deadline or something. Patrick Marlowe. 2 teams interested in Marlowe. Come on. Winnipeg and Calgary. How is he getting offers at that kind of money? All right, Patty. I was willing to give you 1.3-ish, I think, before. 1.5. Fine. 1.5 million, Patrick Marlowe. Let's keep simulating into the month of August. Yeah, him and Hewitt will be a +5 soon. We have to do it for Marlowe. Hey, there we go. Extremely happy to accept. Thank you, Patrick Marlowe. And whoa, no! That's not what we wanted. How are you supposed to know when the RFA signs on or not? So that gives us 1 year with Anthony Cirelli, but we wanted to sign him long. I guess it's not the worst case. We can sign him long term later. but I wanted to get a long-term deal done now. So that gives us 1 year of Anthony Cirelli at $4.2 million. Oh no, but then he's a UFA next season? That could be dangerous. We need to sign him ASAP. XL Clan, new here. Hey, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. First time on the stream, we do a lot of franchise mode, be a pro, and if you want to scroll down, check out the YouTube channel. We do a lot more franchise mode over there, so I hope that you will enjoy it and have fun here in the chat. There's also the Discord server you can join if you are so inclined. But yeah, we could trade, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. But Anthony Cirelli at an 84 overall. Yeah, so he'll definitely play, I think he'll definitely play third line center, and maybe Logan Brown will move to the wing. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We'll work it out. We will work it out. Yeah, December 1st, we will think about, we got to remember that. December 1st, sign Anthony Cirelli. What are these crazy offers? A third, and a fifth for a third, and, you know, like, what are these? Just wanting to swap picks. I want to see growth. I want to see this overall growth over the offseason. I'm excited to see this. Let's go. It's taking long between these seasons here. Late steals, yeah, oh yeah, we had some low elites. Particularly the one that helped us get Anthony Cirelli. So let's see the lines right here. Okay, what kind of growth am I looking at? Ovi down to an 87. Kachuk from an 89 to an 88, I think. Mantha 85. DeBrusque 85. That's good. I think was he an 84? Or 80, now he's an 85? Denisenko up to 84. Logan Brown up to 84. Shabbat up to 92. Branson up to 87. Hewitt up to 82. Jeremy Waugh up to an 81. Jake Sanderson up to an 82. Nice. Nice. So we had no room for David Savard anyways. So let's see here. In the system. Anybody else in the system? Antonio Strange is up to an 80 overall. Oof. Crosby and Ovi. That would have been something. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the 13th forward is Patrick Marleau. Defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeremy Waugh, I want him playing in the NHL. He's a good offensive defenseman. He's okay on that third pair. Jake Sanderson, they don't even tell me, but I think he's okay on the third pair as well. He's better defensively. Jake Sanderson, yeah, he is better defensively. So Jeremy Waugh will be the 7th guy. Marleau can have any potential he wants. Gustafson's an 84, backed up by James Reimer at an 81. I don't know. I like Jeremy Waugh. I might keep him as the 7th D. Because if not, the 7th D is someone on Belleville. So we could call up Artem Zub to be the 7th D as a 79, but I prefer having an 81. You know, if you could, then I'd rather have an 81. Bernd Lautner has the perfect fit on that first pair, like we said. So we'll put him, he plays left/right. And there we go, +5. Bernd Lautner getting a +5. Let's go. We need to get another defenseman for the AHL though. That's what we need to do. And the AHL team looks okay, but we need to get a better AHL defenseman here. Stützle can go there, so +5 as always within our top 6. Anthony Cirelli, third line center. How does he fit the chemistry? Yeah, he fits well in the bottom 6, which is where we're going to use him. Logan Brown, he is at 79 faceoffs, yeah. Marleau's potential is bottom 6. We could trade Sanderson. He has a lot of value, but Sanderson is a very good defenseman. Let's see those defensive attributes right here. He has like 4-star defense. Yeah, 89 shot blocking, 91 stick checking. I like that very much. 4.5-star physical. So definitely it could end up that we trade him, but I don't want to do that just yet. Hewitt's at an 82. Always tempting to move him. Probably going to go... The 1-5-1 is what we've usually gone with here. Offense. So Cirelli can go here. Denisenko can go here. Gambrel can go... Let's see. Heponiemi, 77 faceoffs. Gambrel, 75. I feel bad with Formenton on the 4th line, but I think this works best. Formenton, Heponiemi, Gambrel on the 4th line. Brown, Cirelli, Denisenko, 3rd line. And then, of course, the usual top 6. I think that's all right. The power play, I can do that myself off screen later to just try and maximize it. Cirelli will come off as a 2-way forward, though, for sure. He has 2 X's. Hold on. Where's Logan Couture out here? Let me get Couture out there. There we go. +3 right away. So Couture can come off of this one. I'll work it out later. Don't worry about it. Penalty kill. Cirelli gets... Oh, what? An X on a penalty kill. Of course I know Larry Robinson. Heponiemi was a nice pickup in free agency. Cirelli, he gets the player type, but he doesn't get the plus. Well, still a +3. It's okay. Still a +3. What's going on, Master Commander Chief Data? Valkyrie, man, long time no talk. Great to see you, my friend. Been extremely busy with full-time Monday to Friday work, but excited to stream here tonight and really happy to see you. I hope everything's going well for you over on your end as well. +3 on the penalty kill. Well, I'll work it out off screen, like I said, for the special teams. Gustafsson backed up by James Reimer. Lankinen's our third goalie. Scratchers are Marlowe, Waugh, and Lankinen, one of each. All I need to do is sign a defenseman for the AHL, but aside from that, I think we're done, my friends. We have this team ready. Let's do the preseason. There we go. Captain Ovi alternates to Kachuk and Shabbat. Done. So we need a defenseman in the AHL. What player type would be optimal? Let's check that out. Player type right here. Pouliot's an offensive defenseman, so a defensive defenseman. Unless playing... Ooh, this could work here. Pouliot and Zub. Lajoie's a defensive defenseman. So either a defensive defenseman or an offensive defenseman, but just not a two-way D. One of those. Favorite NHL team? Le Canadien Montréal. The Montreal Canadiens. So I'm very excited for the playoffs coming up here, obviously. Cannot wait. I believe it's the 20th. So a week from today. Ooh, so probably no stream next week. We'll probably do the Thursday stream on Wednesday night next week. So make sure you stay closely made aware on the Twitter and Discord, because I'll be telling you next Thursday might be a Wednesday stream instead, because I got to watch that hockey game. Yarncrow, Nyquist. Hey, still some good free agents out here. Interesting. RFA, still Tage Thompson out here. Hey, Data, wouldn't it be funny if we worked in the same place and did... imagine? Josh Mahura's here, but a two-way D, so I don't need him. But he's an RFA anyways. So I can get... actually, that's a good pickup. Sam Bolduc. Yeah. Not... But, like, that would be insane. Absolutely. Mahura, no. So I think this makes the most sense as a UFA. He's a young, medium top 6D potential defensive defenseman. Yeah, he checks all the boxes. Samuel Bolduc. We'll get him for 3 years. Keep him as an RFA. Sounds good to me. That's a blessing right there. Reading for the Habs, but I know how they... I don't... Yeah, on paper, for sure, the Leafs have it, but... I don't know. Speaking as impartially as possible, you have to admit that the Leafs do not have a good playoff history, and they don't have a battle-tested goaltender, really. And if they put Anderson in, there's a choking possibility. If they put in Campbell, there's the experience possibility. But at the same time, you have one of the best goal scorers in the NHL. You have Mitch Marner, who's just an animal. So, you can't forget about that either. But just to say that you got to remember that as well. Bolduc, bienvenue à l'équipe. Bienvenue. Let's get him in the Belleville lineup. Best lines it right there. And we'll go Bernd Lautner playing with Brown. And Bolduc can go... Where does he fit best? Third pair he fits best, so that's okay. We'll go... There we go. I don't want Zub. I want him on the second pair. Artem. Caulfield will win at least one OT. There we go. That's what we want to see. Habs in 6. That's what I like to hear, Excel. Okay. Edmondson's a good luck charm. I hope he is. Sogard up to a 79 overall now. The 6'7" behemoth himself is now up to a 79 overall. So next season, he should be backing up Philip Gustafsson. Nice. So I'll work on these lines to maximize chemistry later on. Sniper, playmaker. We have a power forward. Can we get a +5? No. Power forward. No, I'll work on this. Don't you worry about it. But I do like that we have new players in here, like Grabowski and Nilsson. +3. Oh, nice. Okay, good. We'll sim well. Exactly what I was thinking, Nerf. That's exactly it. So, my friends, I think this is just about it. It's a quick stream here. The offseason comes to a close. We had a good draft. We have a solid lineup here in Ottawa. We have a good defensive core. Let's do this preseason, and then let's call it a night and hit the hay. I hope that everyone is on board, because I'm excited for this one. Let's go see it even. Why not? Let's go see Game 1 of the preseason at Le Centre Bell in Montreal First period, 2-0 Habs. Cole Caulfield scores twice. This is the created Cole Caulfield, by the way, not the broken one that EA put in the rosters that we saw in the Cole Caulfield roster career simulation I did on YouTube. Second period, 2-0. I can't wait to see the Battle of Florida. I think the Panthers come out, though. But I would not be absolutely not surprised at all if the Lightning did. Hat-trick for Cole Caulfield. We're down 3-0. Come on, let's go. Brian Russ. Okay, we got shutout 4-0. Lovely. Great way to start the preseason. Who gets the shutout? Carey Price. Okay. Great way to start the preseason. Let's sim through the rest. Let's go to the end against Detroit. And then the season opens up in a 2007 Stanley Cup rematch against the Anaheim Ducks. Slim's going to love that. 6-5 loss to the Leafs. 6-3 win against the Sabres. 2-1 shootout loss. I got to fix the shootout lines. Shootout loss right there. As an unbiased person, I think that the Canadiens are set up for the playoffs, even though, yeah, it's true. They are set up for the playoffs, but it's still an insane matchup against the Leafs. 4-1 loss, 3-2 shootout win. Let's try something here let's try to wake up and go 3-3-1 against the Red Wings here. Let's go. First period, 3-1. Nice. Gaudette, Lambert, and Bertuzzi. At least Ovechkin scored one on Van Pottelberg, at least. Second period, 4-2. Ovi scores his second. Montour scores one on Gustafsson. Preseason doesn't really mean much, but I'd like to see a little bit more here. Okay, Ryan Graves brings us within one. 4-3. Let's go on Van Pottelberg. 2 minutes left. Come on. And that's it. 4-3 loss to end off 2-4-1 in the preseason. Not really pretty, I have to say. Owen Power. Could be Owen Power, yeah. But I don't know. I'd have to look into it a little bit more. I always get into it once it's like a few weeks away from the draft. I get into it a lot more. Okay, Logan Couture, 7 points in 7 games. Absolutely love it from the 34-year-old monster. Hamilton, 6. DeBrusk, 5 assists. Ovi with 4 goals in 7 games. Graves with 3 goals. Okay. Shabbat, 3 points. Stützle, Denisenko, 2. I need to see Denisenko waking up here. 84 overall now. He got only 24 points last season. Hobbsy, Sens Nation, baby. Great to see you. I got to catch you up after the stream. We're about to end the stream here, so I'll catch you up after we close it out. Anthony Cirelli, 2 points in 7 games in the preseason. Bedard or Mishkov, impossible to say now. I'd probably give the edge to Bedard as... It's like saying Crosby or Ovechkin, right? Do you want the goal scorer or do you want the more complete player? So probably Bedard, but so close. Mantha only 1 assist in 7 games. That's not good. Formenton, nothing from him. Heponiemi, Hewitt, all right. Goalies now. Reimer 1-1-0 and Gustafsson 1-3-1. A bit scary. But again, it's the preseason. We just let it go. And that is it, my friends. At the Honda Center in Anaheim will be how we begin the season. You know what? Let's do the first game of the season. Let's do it. I think we can do it. This team looks good. If there's any big problems with this team, we'll go ahead and fix it for the next 81 games. But it's been a short stream. Let's do it. Why the heck not? Gustafsson is starting. It's a rematch of the 2007 Stanley Cup Finals. Game 1 of year number 4, the 2023-2024 regular season. Let's begin on a strong note here. Coming off a 55-win season and a first-round 6-game exit. Here we go. Let it sim here. Carolina versus Colorado in the finals, and I think it's Colorado's year. Of course, yeah, for sure, no, for sure. I could see that being a finals, though. Tim Stützle opens up the scoring on the season for us, and then Trevor Zegras scores on the power play. 2 minutes later, Isaac Lundstrom makes it 2-1 for the Ducks. 2 goals on 6 shots through the first period here. Carolina could go for the cup there in real life, absolutely. And Zegras scores again late to really break our backs there. Heading into the second, we're down by 2. 3-1 Anaheim is the score. There we go. Logan Couture, the veteran, 34 years of age, brings us back within 1. Outshooting them 18-12. Love Logan Couture. I love that pick. I know he's going to start going down. But, and Alex Formenton on the 4th line shows up and ties this game up at 3. Okay. And we're headed into the 3rd period, outshooting Anaheim 26-15. And this game is tied. We picked up Logan Couture all the way back in year number 1. He's been a huge piece of this team. Extended power play for the Ducks. And J.G. Pajot is going to score on it, of course. Hold on. Let's pause the sim. Hey, Sam Steele. Pause the sim here for a moment. Ovi, where are you at? Who took this extended power penalty here? Oh, no, it was just back-to-back, that's why. DeBrusque and then Brown. Oh. I know I said I'd fix the power play and penalty kill, and I will, but it is unfortunate that I didn't quite do all the touch-ups heading into game number 1. But, you know, it shouldn't be that big. Come on, yeah, JGB on the Ducks. And there we go. Heponiemi brings us within 1. His first goal as a Senator. Alexei Heponiemi, down by 1 with 1:17 to go. Let's hop in. Let's go see some action here. Ottawa Senators. So Heponiemi scores his first goal as a Senator. I'm not sure if that's his first NHL goal as well, but it's his first goal in his first game as a Sen. We have 2 goals from the 4th line tonight for Menton and Heponiemi. So that's exactly what we want to see from the 4th line, which is more of a scoring 4th line. Yeah, at the Honda Center here. Yeah, minute 28. 5-4 Anaheim. Let's see some magic. I switched the camera back, but I could go to true broadcast if you all really want it. I did change it back for when I was playing, though. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Thank you for your support, though, Narf. Gooley, big save from Gustafsson. Stützle up to Tkachuk now. Tkachuk leading the charge. Let's go. Don't do anything. The windmill almost got pulled off. Better than getting pinned in the boards. Big hit on Gooley. Drysdale gonna get up to Pajot, though. Broken up. Ovi. Goalie getting pulled. Tkachuk blocks his shot. Gives it to Stützle. Big blocker save Gibson. Now here's Raquel. Go Sens, go Ducks. Good. Thank you, Slim. There we go. Jake Sanderson. Tkachuk. Stützle. Goalie pulled 6-on-5. Stützle. Hewitt all alone. He took the hit to make the play, Stützle did. And Hewitt had a great look, but a glove save from John Gibson. Second line's out. DeBrusque, Couture, and Mantha with the goalie pulled. Let's go. Face-off win for the Ducks. Oh, that hurts. Terry, don't let him just walk in, Shabbat. Or just let him walk in. Yeah, misses the net, though. Brandstrom recovers it. Up to, nope, missed. Comtois blocked, okay, at least. DeBrusque, thank you. Comtois a center. Brandstrom. Ovi, back to Brandstrom. Get it in front. Brandstrom, 5 seconds. Ovi backhand is blocked by the pad of John Gibson, and that'll be Couture, all she wrote. And Captain Jakob Silverberg, there he is for the Ducks. As we lose game 1 in a tight one. Game 1 of the season in a tight 5-4 game. 92 overall D-man, letting him walk in. LOL, with a +1 as well, so 93. 5 goals on 26 shots. Philip Gustafsson, that's unacceptable. You got to get your act together. I don't care how amazing you were. I will kick you off this bus if I have to. But I definitely don't want to, and he has a long leash. Just to say, disclaimer. But, hey, JB, you're too kind. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. JB, you're a real one. Thomas Chabot, 3 points in that first game. Hey, what do you say? Any negatives? Negative ones for Hewitt and Sanderson. All right. Can't touch the Gus bus. So we'll go ahead and end it off there, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and also, usually I like to do the scouting in September, but I want to go through the preseason with you all. So off screen, I'm going to do the scouting. I'm going to fix up the lines. Next week, hey, Hobbsy, now here come the flowers. Narf. Next week, I believe Thursday night is game 1 of the Habs and the Leafs. If that is the case, as I believe it is, we will do the stream on either Wednesday or Friday, the day before, the day after, but not on Thursday. So make sure you're following on Twitter and in the Discord server to be made aware, because we definitely want to see how Season 4 goes here in Ottawa, but we're going to be watching Habs Leafs as well in the real world if it's on Thursday night. So aside from that, down in the over in the Discord server, see you later XL, or down in the YouTube comments if you're watching on YouTube, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this team? Should any changes be made? Should there be any trade targets? What should we be thinking about? Because it's going to be the whole season. So what do we need to think about at the trade deadline? Such as, okay, Sanderson's good, but think about moving him at the deadline. Or think about getting a better backup at the deadline, etc. Etc. Exactly. There we go, Narf. Thank you. And that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts on the team. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me as well. Working full-time Monday to Friday over these next from this past week and the next 2 weeks. Makes it tough for the uploads to be consistent, but I'm excited to get into the NHL 07 series. Tomorrow there's going to be an upload on the channel, so if you're watching on YouTube, you already saw it. A team of Bill Masterton nominees. How do they simulate as a team? Can they win a Stanley Cup? And that's going to be, then this will be uploaded on Saturday on YouTube. Doing as much as I can to stay afloat. So for Twitch, we're going to go ahead and for YouTube, we'll go ahead and sign off here. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.